Have cotton mouth. Never eat a meat pie before doing a talk show. That's a serious lesson. That's disgusting. How is everyone tonight? Good? Yeah. It's a little warm in the space, so feel free to take your jacket off, take your clothes off, pants, underwear. So tonight's show is all about future. And so when I first got here to lovely London, someone gave me this doll of Santa Claus here. And somehow it acquired a Hitler mustache. I don't know how that happened. But what I wanted to talk about is really the year 2642, right after the Great Chocolate Wars. And I want to really talk about what's going to happen to Santa. I mean, you know, basically what Santa did is he invested all of his money in ice-based real estate. Lost it. Tanked, obviously, because he didn't think global warming existed. So what happened was Hollywood came after him for a reality talk show. So they moved him to Los Angeles, and they started him on a talk show. So he moved the whole workshop, Mrs. Claus, the whole thing. And of course, they named it Claus Encounters. And so, it's just fun to do, isn't it? So what happens is Santa, you know, he's like, oh, you know, I don't really want to do this, but they say, no, you gotta lose the pants, you know, because it's kind of old school because everything's so hot in Los Angeles now. So they basically rip his pants off, and then there we go, and they break his leg in the process, and then they take his shirt off, they take his little vest off. Yes, this is the sound he's going to be making when they're doing all this. And so, you know, so he's kind of basically naked at this point without an arm, which is really sort of scary. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so just imagine Santa without any clothes and not having a big black plastic body to start with. Yeah, thanks very much. That was really good. One more time, what was that? Nice, dude, nice. So what happens is Santa now is really stressed out because he's got to do this talk show during the day, and then at night he's got to go back home and make all these gifts with all these elves, and so he gets really, really stressed out. So he develops this little thing. It's called a stressus propolis, and it's a little like skin flap thing that comes out of the back of your head, and what it does is it like sprays blood clots and stuff like that. So he doesn't have a heart attack because he's like 2,000 years old by now. So I'll just give you a little example of what it looks like. So, as you can imagine, this is like horrible because Mrs. Claus is missing a leg, but this is Mrs. Claus right now, and if you can imagine them doing it, you know, so Mrs. Claus is doing it, and he's like, oh baby, get it, you know. And she's getting all sprayed with blood. She's like, oh, it's not good, it's not good, I don't like it anymore, it's not good, stop it. So obviously she divorces Santa and goes and marries the Easter Bunny because we all know that the Easter Bunny has a bigger penis than Santa. So Santa, he gets all depressed and he's like, oh, I don't know what to do with my life anymore, I don't know what to do, what am I gonna do? And then his elves are like, well, fuck you, man, I'm gonna go work for Mattel. So they go over to China and they work for Mattel. So now he doesn't have any friends to help him make these gifts, and he's getting really stressed. He's just spraying blood everywhere. And so basically he develops these little hands that come off of his hands.
Why?
So of course, because he can wrap the gifts and make the toys quicker and like do his reality show better and whatnot. So anyhow, welcome to the Me and You Show. I'm Marc Horowitz. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I know. That's really gross. I got you. Yeah.
Mark, you've forgotten something.
I know. They don't make fake blood taste good. So all of you have a little surprise tonight. Each and every one of you. Except for you people standing back there, I'm very sorry you missed out because you came late. But So check under your chairs. Underneath them is something taped to them. And I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. So my friends play these pranks on me during the shows. So if you could please follow the instructions to the T. I'll give you a couple minutes to read it here. Do I have blood all on my face now?
Oh my God. Okay.
This is fucking great. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Mr. Horowitz, please proceed with the show now.
Thank you. All right, so everyone's got your little instructions and whatnot. So we're gonna continue with the show. I said Thank God that wasn't one of them. I say a lot, so thank God nobody had that.